On the block, sports talk, Yankees, Mets, Knicks, New York. On the block, sports talk, Giants, Jets, Nets, let's go. On the block, sports talk, Philly, Miami, Dallas, Buffalo. On the block, sports talk, NBA, MLB, NFL, we got it all. On the block, sports talk. 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 Directed by
The Block Sports Talk coming to you live from the BX. We're in the studio today. We full staff for the first time in a long time. The Hammer's back in the building. Coach Ben Black, the Panda, Mustaf, Jet Nation, and me, Big Blue. You know how we do. So we got a few things. Oh, we got two co-hosts in the building. So man, you know that we white it out right now. We ain't ripping the heat though, but we just white it out.
Oh, give me that paper on the other.
We got a few things to chit chat about before we get to the meat of the weekend, which is the playoff, the NBA Finals.
You know what? Before we do that, I just want to say something real quick. We have Andy King, Councilman Andy King. He's having a label community on Gun Hill Road. If you see this flyer out there somewhere, Councilman Andy King in 2013, New York, former 1199 leader. Now he's running and doing big things in public office for us and for different workers that are in the city that are unions. So support your local unions. Just want to say that.
All right, go Andy King, get things going. All right, a little baseball tidbits and all that. We got this past week, Andy Pettit got his 250th victory. Big shots to Andy Pettit. That's big news right there. Big things right there. You know, and the same day his son get drafted by the Yankees.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, could be nepotism.
Illuminati.
Was he that good? You know?
Wow.
Nepotism in baseball? You know, hey. But we'll see how that works out for the young boy there. And then we got a little All-Star news. The two captains for the Home Run Derby. I know some people really don't care about the Home Run Derby. Some do, whatever. Got David Wright and Robinson Cano. Because it's in City Field this year. It's a New York thing. So they got New York captains on both teams repping the NY and all. That's hot. That's hot. Hope National League win for whatever that's worth. Because I know the Mets ain't going to do too much. But, hey, I ride for mine. There was a little nonsense with the big brawl that happened last week, earlier this week, with the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks. It was crazy. They was getting it in. It was like a real brawl in the street with the pitching. 8 players got suspended. Couple of the managers, Ian Kennedy got 10 games. Yeah. They're hitting people with 10 games of pitches if they throw it to head. Automatically get 10 games if you throw it somebody's head.
Okay.
That's real.
That's legit.
Because you can really hurt somebody, man. You know, 90-mile-an-hour fastball in the drone piece is not really, it's not cool at all, man. So I ain't mad at them Dodgers for rushing, dude, because that's crazy, man. That's like a weapon right there.
I say you get hit by a ball, you can come out with a bat and hit the pitcher.
You know,
I mean, it's a weapon's a weapon, right?
Well, I mean, getting hit by the ball, the
Hitting
impact
by the ball.
is dangerous, man.
Especially at 90-mile-an-hour pitch or something.
You had a little kid recently that was given CPR in baseball Little League because he got hit in the chest.
With the lady, right?
So, you know, you never know the impact of blunt force
I might throw my bat. Instead of coming running out there with the bat, because you might catch a charge with that, I might throw the bat at you. You know, I don't know. It depends. I never got hit with a fastball in the dome.
95-mile fastball right up in the ribs. Yeah, he might take that bet out.
We got 2 kids at the table.
I know, right? My man. Good sportsmanship.
All about sportsmanship.
Just take your base.
It's all about sportsmanship.
That's right. Just take your base and keep it moving. Nah. But anyway, our players got suspended. A couple of coaches. McGuire, that was crazy. I'm glad they held him down because McGuire, you know, with the boy grade, he might kill somebody out there.
You see who he was on? He was on Kirk Gibson. It was
yeah.
All-Star from All-Star.
Yeah, that was
All-Star.
He was dragging somebody behind him. He was pulling him, trying to pull McGuire back, man.
Still mad at that home run?
I know I am.
Yeah,
I know I am. They tried to hit my man Puig in the face.
Yeah.
You know,
that
hottest baseball.
Fire, man.
What did I tell you last week? The kid is on fire. He's like the next I don't know, Michael Trout. I'm gonna say Michael Trout.
It's too early. It's too early.
Oh, no, it's soon, but the kid, hey man, 10.
His 2-week numbers are like
12 RBIs in 5 games. Come on, that's phenomenal, man.
He's feeling it right now.
And Manuel's loving
Put
it.
him on that same level as Trout. I don't know.
But
Yeah,
at least
You know why that?
No.
No. The reason I say Trout, because Trout came out with a lot of hype last year, and then all of a sudden he just started
Goes down,
producing. That's what I was thinking about with Puig. He's got the same thing, a lot of hype, and maybe he'll slow down. Maybe he'll regress.
Because his defense is crazy.
Did you see him
third?
throw out? No, he threw out a guy out at first, like Robert Clemente.
But the one at third baseman
first, I'm serious.
was on a dime.
Yeah, I know, it was on a dime.
Third baseman had to move his glove.
I know.
And just it took the guy out.
But when's the
by
last
like
time
2
you
steps.
heard of somebody getting thrown out at first?
Vladimir Guerrero was the last rocket on.
Vlad was the man.
Well, Vlad and what's his other guy's name? They used to play with the Dodgers. Mondesi.
Okay, Raul Mondesi had an arm too.
He had a cannon.
Vlad reminded me
He
of old
didn't
school
run.
because he didn't wear batting gloves. He just went up there like a caveman, swatting
Vlad.
He was crazy.
The Impaler.
Yeah.
The Impaler.
So it's the Yankees, man. A little up and down.
Yeah,
Out of down.
it's season grind.
It's okay.
Season grind, man.
You're getting their bodies back though. This Texas still.
Just gotta stay out of the West Coast.
Yeah.
So as long as we can keep with the East Coast, what are we? 3 games back?
Yeah, 3 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boston's been hot, man. So.
Look, we still ain't got Jeter. You know what I'm saying? We said
Jameson.
they just put this kid on DL the other day, right? With the third baseman from Boston. What's his name again?
Euclid.
Yeah. The second time.
Yeah.
So
conspiracy.
But it'll be all right, though. It'll be all right. Don't
deal.
It was a conspiracy to come from Red Sox to infiltrate the evil empire.
Yeah, he think he's still playing in the Yankee uniform, though.
But
he ain't fooling nobody.
He infiltrated the evil empire, huh?
Yeah,
you got the mighty Vernon Wells.
The mighty Vernon Wells.
Okay. Take you right to the championship right there.
It goes all the way Yankees, man. Vernon Wells.
It's a long season. It's a marathon.
They got
baseball's a marathon.
I'm sorry. The College World Series. That's still going on?
I didn't even pay attention to
Did
it.
the Mets make that?
The Mets? No, they got eliminated in the first round. Shots fired by the Hammer. First thing back, the guns loaded.
Wow.
The Mets make that. Bang, bang, like the Mississippi said.
I'm looking for the Troy, you know what I mean?
They got eliminated in the first round, man. North Dakota State bumped us.
I see rehab is doing well. Your rehab is working, huh?
That's okay.
I'm looking for it.
That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, baseball, like we said, baseball's a marathon. It's a long season. We got a lot of time to talk about baseball.
Matt Harvey lost his first game this week.
I know, man, because
He lost his first game.
they ain't got no run support for this kid, man.
No, it's the bullpen.
He's got 8 no decisions.
Yeah, but it's the bullpen that's killing him too.
The bullpen and no run support. He could be like 11-0 if he had a little more run support, man.
Exactly.
It's a damn shame. Man.
And Ike went down.
Again.
They had to sit right down, man.
Yeah, no, he had to get his head together.
Again.
Yeah.
He had to get his head together.
I mean, come
He
on.
need to go to slow pitch softball or something, man, to get his confidence back, because he's looking horrible. Horrible.
Terrible.
Well, you know,
Terrible.
we got Marlon Bird. But anyway, enough baseball.
And Vanderspin.
Yeah, you know. It's tough being a Mets fan.
And my boy, Ruben Tejada. You know I love you, Ruben.
Yeah, I like
Rubes.
But hey.
Yeah.
Thank God it's a long. Well, no, it's rough. It's been a long.
You know, it's rough as If you're a Mets fan, it's
long suffering.
It's long, yeah.
Anyways, little boxing tidbit. Arturo Gatti got enshrined in the International Boxing Hall of Fame. 3-time world champ, 40-9 record, 31 KOs, and the trilogy with him and Ward is crazy.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame fights. Those are great
3
fights.
of them in a row.
3 epic fights. They was just beating the hell out of each other. So pure boxing fan, you gotta love that. It was crazy. But big shouts to Arturo Gatti's family for him getting inducted. A couple other notable that got inducted was Mills Lane, famed referee.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. That guy.
Long overdue.
Definitely. And ring announcer Jim Lennon Jr.
Another one.
So those are 2, 3 big names that's inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Richard Steele?
I hope not. And Richard Steele is the worst. It's funny, I was watching a classic fight last night, and he was the ref. Aaron Pryor Aguayo 2 was on there. I was like, Richard Steele.
For years.
Man.
For years.
There's still been a lot of controversial fights.
Yeah, big name fights and a lot of controversy.
He's been paid under the table.
Quite a long time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of dirty money in his laundry. There's a lot of dirty money. That guy. Yeah. Little football news and notes, little moves, free agent peoples and signings and all that. My man Ahmad Bradshaw, 2-time Super Bowl champ with Big Blue, Football Kings of New York. Signed with the Colts for 1 year.
That's not a bad move.
Yeah.
That's not a bad move.
It's a good move for both
teams. Not a bad move.
They don't want to put too much money into him because he got them bad ankles and the bad feet.
It's not a bad move.
And they need a little veteran running back because they got a couple of young boys that need that veteran presence.
Well, who's their starting running back?
That's exactly.
Dominic Rose?
The kid, no, Dominic Rose.
Dominic Rose and Brown? Donald Brown?
Donald Brown.
Donald Brown.
Kid Bird or something. The guy did the flip into the end zone that day.
Jerome Simpson?
Yeah, something like that. They need it. It's a good move for them.
But Bradshaw can go in there and take that spot.
He can take that job. He could be that dude for them.
And he'll smack you in your head if you're not playing right.
Yeah, like he did to Victor. You need to come smack Victor again. But anyway, Kellen Winslow. How you feel about that move for Jet Nation there?
Kellen Winslow got signed by the Jets?
Yeah, 1 year deal.
It's good. It's good.
It's good. It's good for both of them because he needs to resurrect his career and they need a weapon.
Resurrect his career?
Good pickup.
Yeah.
A lot of talk going on in Jet camp.
There's always a lot of talk.
Not really.
That hard knocks.
Wait a minute. Hold. Say that. Where did that come from? That's how stuff gets started right there. I heard they going for hot. How?
They've been relatively quiet.
They don't deserve to be on hard knocks.
We don't.
Except for
Who's getting hard knocks this year though?
The Bengals.
Oh wow.
I bet.
Welcome to the dungeon.
Your coach though. What do you think about his statement the other day? What he feels he is a great coach. He doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Dude, I don't want to hear nothing he has to say. As a Jet fan,
well, he said he's not making no more predicaments.
Don't make any statements. How about that?
Well, he has to because he's a confident guy.
This happened, boom, that's it. Shut up. Nobody wants to hear nothing.
I like
you in the hole, brother.
But I agree with one thing he says. He said he believes in himself. You know what I mean? And maybe he tries to push that beliefness on the rest of his team. And he feels that. I heard him on an interview with Michael Kay the other day on the radio. That he said that he feels he can go into any game that he feels that he's liable to win. He don't think any team he plays, he's possible he can beat though. He thinks he can beat.
You know what I like? Mark Schlereth said on ESPN the other day. When you're a great coach, you don't got to tell nobody that. They'll talk about you, and so just get your things right, man. Get your team right.
It's just burying yourself and burying yourself and burying yourself. Just don't say anything.
When you're the king, you don't have to tell anybody. They already know.
Exactly.
Like Coach Grandpa Coffee.
Like Elvis, baby.
Grandpa Coffee. But I mean, Troy, what do you think about Rex, though? Do you think he's a good coach?
He has to show and prove this year.
I mean, he's been there for a while. I mean, how do you like this? If you were giving him an evaluation, what would you think?
I mean, he's an average coach.
I think he's above average. I think he's a good coach.
I think so too. I think it's the circumstances.
If I was a player, I wouldn't mind playing for him because he's a player's coach. You know what I mean? Like you said, maybe he just needs to keep some of those comments to himself.
To his defense,
I think got 2 bad seasons, 2 good seasons.
Right. Yeah. So he's 500.
Yeah, 500.
To his defense, I think some of the cause for his 2 bad seasons was the bad GM they had. They didn't get him some of the weapons he needed. So he's gone. So now he's got a new GM who's got Kellen Winslow, got the running back. Well, hopefully he works through that legal issue. Let's see what can happen for them. They got to be on the verge of the playoffs. If they don't make the playoffs, they got to be on the verge of it this year. They can't go without making.
What you mean in order for him to make it to keep
his job? And
I think as long as they'll be competitive. You know what I'm saying?
You think Woody will keep him around?
I still don't think they have. They haven't even decided on the quarterback situation yet. I think Mark Sanchez will start the season off, but I think that kid Geno Smith will eventually take that starting spot.
You think it'll be like how
because everything is about running quarterbacks now too.
Dude,
I'm just saying with the scenario where Kurt Warner got the start, but halfway through after they restructured, so you know what? Throw Eli to the fire and see what happens. You think they might do something like that with Geno?
I think so.
I think it's too early for that. Give this kid a year.
I just want to see some
preseason. Right now, they're not giving these young kids a year because it's all about the young quarterbacks now. Yeah. Look how many quarterbacks came on last year and were successful. And then if you run it, they want running quarterbacks too.
Yeah, you got to be very athletic.
You know what I'm saying? And he's a runner.
Give me some preseason games. I just need a couple. Let me just see a couple of those. You know what I mean?
Because if he really was as good as we thought he was, he really wouldn't have dropped that low in the draft. Technically.
With Geno?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a project. He's a product.
Technically, you know what I mean? But sometimes, listen, the pro game is a more better fit for you than the college game. Same with basketball. You see a lot of basketball players and football players. You know, it's more wide open. You're not. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying?
And also another top draft pick quarterback got signed. He signed his 4-year deal with the Bills. E.J. Manuel got a 4-year, $8.9 million deal.
Tavares Jackson left the Bills and stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
They released him.
So what's up with that quarterback for the Bills? Is he going to start? Another young quarterback? First quarterback taken in the draft?
I figure it should be invite to a competition. It should be during quarterback training season, quarterback and receivers. I think that they're going to decide then who's going to lead off. I don't see with all the talent that we're looking at that it's going to be Fitzpatrick. But
Fitzpatrick's not even in anymore.
Yeah,
I know.
He's
Yeah,
gone.
that's what
So
I'm
and they let go of Tavares Jackson. So it's this kid's job to lose.
I think he's going to win it. You got a new coach. Everybody's for first year. I think.
Who else is their quarterback?
I know. It's going to be EJ. EJ's going to be thrown to the wolves.
Exactly. Right, because once they got rid of Tavares Jackson, that was it.
Didn't they sign Kevin Cobb or something like that? They got some money like that.
I do believe so.
Did they sign Kevin Cobb?
I think they have Kevin Cobb.
I think it might have Kevin Cobb.
But yeah, I think he'll still win that position.
Panda.
Yeah. But I mean, one thing's for sure. I mean, we developed our line. We picked up a right guard that's pretty decent, and you know, I think blocking is the key. You can have any quarterback there. If you don't block him, he's not going to be able to make the pass. You got to give him time to throw the ball.
True, but I don't think you just have any quarterback.
Yeah, not
No, but I mean, if you give a decent quarterback time to throw, he can throw all day.
Yeah, offensive line is key to.
Yeah, the problem is Fitzpatrick could have made better decisions, but he was rushed 75% of the time.
Yeah, Kevin Cobb.
Kevin Cobb. That's a good
So
pickup.
it's good.
That's
Yeah.
a good pickup.
Good pickup.
He knows. He's been around.
He can start for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're going to rebuild it, and you know, if they feel EJ's better to learn in a year, then Kevin Cobb will throw to the wolves and let him run for his life and see what happens. Well, and Willis McGahee got cut for the Broncos. A lot of people are questioning that move.
Yeah, that was.
They got two young guys, a second year and a rookie now.
Well, he had that knee surgery. Right? He tore
He had a
his
bunch of knee surgeries. But
he had the MCL though, right? And so this is second and third knee surgery. So
he had one come out.
I hear the business move. I hear that for them, but.
He had it come
and
out.
a couple of teams, he said, right, it's amazing. His career is amazing anyway. The way, listen, we all saw that game when he was with Miami. You understand what I'm saying? He got his knee shattered. Shattered. You know what I'm saying? So that was ugly. Nobody thought he'd come back
and play the year.
Drew Rosenhaus said he will be playing.
And listen, one of those teams on his list, I think, got Miami, Pittsburgh. He wants to go back to Denver and the Colts. Those are the 4 teams he said he's looking at. You know what I'm saying? So
See him teaming over Bradshaw.
Yeah.
Bad knees, bad feet.
you know?
Yeah, I don't think they
by
want.
the time he fits.
Yeah, triple Avengers.
I think it's age and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a business move for them.
Yeah.
They got two backs. The kid Monte Ball, the rookie, he's good.
But he can't pass block.
Yeah. Well, the other dude's gonna have to do the.
And he can't catch out the backfield.
Hey, I'm not a Broncos fan. So.
Losing McGahee could be a problem.
It's a tough move for them. Yeah.
They might resign him.
But you lose McGahee and you get Wes Welker. So who needs to throw?
They're gonna line up.
They have like San Francisco.
And their tight end is
What good is
Wes
Wes Welker if he's going to be dropping passes in the biggest game?
But you got to understand. I think Peyton.
I'll still take Wes Welker.
I think that might be a dynamic move because simple that Peyton is a passing quarterback. You want to put more pass receivers, whether it's coming out the backfield.
What I got?
But you got to run the ball though, especially you playing in Denver.
Yeah, but
you got to run the ball.
They have pretty decent runners right now. They need a better passing attack, and I think that's what's needed for Peyton to coexist. A back that could come out the backfield, make plays.
That's what they're missing. Without McGahee, was the back coming out of the backfield.
You can't say
McGahee did.
McGahee can catch.
They need a better passing attack.
These guys are suspect. They're losing more than what you said.
You need a running back.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's up, neither one of us are Broncos fans.
Broncos always known for developing running backs, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's when they had Shanahan.
That was Shanahan.
And they still got the same running scheme.
That explains
Yeah, Terrell.
The most of the playbook they kept to me, you know.
Well, John Fox, he comes from that giant tree. He'll
run the ball first.
Yeah, he'll figure out the defense.
That's the third thing mentioned the Giants. The Giants always
Seep in. We just seep in.
Listen, the hammer's back. You know what I'm saying? I hear things.
But I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do it time. You know what I mean? And we ain't get to Victor Cruz yet.
That's right. I still got to talk about my man,
Victor Cruz yet.
The Southside King. Victor Cruz signed his 1 year. His restricted free agent tender worth $2.8. Hopefully they can get out the way, come to training camp, get everything ready Because we're aired out right now. We got all our weapons. We can go 4 wide. We can go 4 wide and be real crazy, but that's not Giants.
But the bottom line is this: do you think it's sort of an insult, being that the kind of player he is, for him to only sign a 1 year tender? Come on,
Don't you feel he'd be
he's
slighted?
all-star.
He's not being slighted because it was a move he had to do. If he didn't do that, he would only got like $600,000 for this year.
Because of the contract situation.
Right. So he had to sign this to get that little bit of money. So now he can work out his long-term deal. And if he don't come in, he's gonna get fined $30,000 a day.
Right.
So he's gonna come in. He's got his commercials. They need to work it out because Victor, he's out. He's a giant guy. We drafted him. We brought him in there. Keep him in the building.
You got in draft.
Well, he was an undrafted dude, but we brought him out the scrap heap. Not really, because nobody wanted him. We picked him up. We had him on the practice squad.
Because some of our players got injured.
And then he got hurt, but we kept him. We kept him on the practice team. And then when his opportunity came, he snatched it. And he's a man now. He's gonna be a giant.
Everybody was telling me about a year and a half ago that Victor Cruz ain't gonna be.
Still not Jerry Rice.
Still not Jerry Rice.
Cut that out.
I say he run routes like Jerry Rice.
He does not. He
Yes,
does
he
not.
does.
The one thing he does do, he's leading the league the past 2 years in touchdowns over 30 yards.
Yes, he catches touchdowns.
That's the one thing he has.
Yeah, but Jerry Rice took 5 yards slants and turned him into touchdowns.
It takes a little time.
Jerry is Jerry. Victor, I'm glad you're back. Now we got Akeem, we got Victor. We need to work on that tight end thing, see how that kid from the Raiders works out. But the Giants are loaded. We're going to camp. Eli going to chew them out, make sure everybody do what they got to do, and we fully loaded. NFC East, watch your back. RG3 and all you funny hair doing all that. Whatever. We coming for y'all. We taking our clown back. Shots fired. On the Cowboys too. Romo's a bum. Anyway, the funny thing,
it's a big year for Romo though.
When he was at the Spurs game, they had 18 turnovers.
Who was that?
Romo, when he was at the Spurs game that day. So turnovers follow Romo.
He didn't get butt tackled though. You know what I'm saying?
Follows the Spurs. I revoked his ticket. Like, yo, that was shots fired. That was like,
how you feel about that, Troy? Still so many. Wow.
That was the top. The number one of the top 10.
It's forever,
right?
Yes. You have more playoff wins in this decade than you have appearances. Respect them. I listen. I know, but he has more playoff wins.
My quarterback's not wearing thongs and falling on his butt and everything.
I got a big. You don't have a quarterback yet.
That's the thing.
I know that is the thing.
We still want to come back. We had a better record than y'all last year.
You was tied up.
It was a loser record.
No, it was the same record.
Same record. Right? Was that 6 and 10 something like that?
Better stats,
Yeah.
Anywho.
Tell
me. Football, you gotta love it. You gotta love it.
For 13 years straight, bro.
I'm just saying. September is on again. September is on again.
I know.
And and that's funny. You said that because I was talking to Dr. Pasquale about why Jim Kelly wasn't some of the great wasn't considered some of the great quarterbacks, and he was trying to beg to differ a little bit too. Only because we didn't get a ring. But that's the thing. You didn't.
No, I think he hurt himself by going to the USFL.
Those 2 years.
That's what happened.
Yeah. Because think about it.
He's a high quality. He's top quarterback.
Even Warren Moon with his years in Canada and whatever, they don't talk about him, but his numbers are crazy.
Yeah.
And this thing of his numbers, if he would have played NFL all those times, his numbers have been out.
Jim Kelly's one of the top 10 quarterbacks.
Yeah, he gets his props. The only reason I think they slide him is like 4.5% because of USFL.
Because of USFL, yeah.
But they could do that to Steve Young, but he got him a ring, so that kind of canceled out their little USFL
Steve Young is
slight.
Bananas, so they had to give him something.
You better Jim Kelly or Steve Young?
Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly. Pocket passer Kelly. He's
beast.
He has accuracy.
He was in Miami.
Listen, if Kelly would have got a ring, he'd been one of the top 3.
Different
only
type
reason
of
why
quarterback.
he don't place that top 3 because he never got a ring. That's the only reason why he wouldn't have been. But with the records that he had,
he got the numbers. He got Hall of Fame.
And even Warren Moon. If Warren Moon would have got a ring, he would have been up there.
Warren Moon's a Hall of Famer, too.
Yeah, they all Hall of Famers. But I mean, just placing in an overall top 10. Like what they would do on ESPN or NFL Network.
Yeah, the jury always helps you on those lists.
Yeah.
You always You'll get those mentions, but
I get the feeling you're gonna slide something in because you're saying jury.
no, I'm not saying. I'm not gonna slide that in. I'm not gonna
You gonna say
slide
something
that
about
in.
Phil?
You don't have it. You don't have it. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna
He's
go
not gonna
there.
mention Phil Simms' 2 Super Bowl rings and MVP. You weren't gonna mention that.
No, I could mention because I got. No, I could, but I didn't want to. You know,
because he's a good guy.
go Phil. But anyway, what's an interesting debate? Because football and Hall of Fame status. I was looking at big shouts to my brother because it's a Raider thing.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Namath, Kenny Stabler. Their numbers are almost identical. Stabler's touchdowns, a couple more. Pretty much almost identical. Both got 1 chip. Why ain't Stabler in the Hall of Fame?
Well, I made
That
that argument.
way better than Joe Namath.
That's what I'm saying. Why isn't he in the Hall of Fame? That's crazy.
A couple of weeks ago about Jim Plunkett. Why isn't he in the Hall of Fame?
Plunkett.
Joe Namath
His
has
overall
6
numbers.
losing seasons.
Who?
Joe Namath has 6 losing seasons.
Yeah, he did.
But he's a Hall of Famer. And Kenny the Snake Stabler's not.
And he always wanted.
And he had a crazy winning percentage.
Yeah.
He was always in the AFC Championship game for the most part.
Yeah.
Either getting bumped by the Steelers or going to the chip.
We're going to the chip.
Joe Namath was Mark Sanchez with a ring.
I hear you. Because I wasn't really a big Joe
Serious.
Namath fan. Even though I was
He's Mark
kinda young.
Sanchez
I never
with a
really-
ring.
I don't know.
Look at the stats. Joe Namath's stats are horrible.
They're not that great.
They're
No, not
horrible.
great.
You know
Yeah,
why
yeah,
Joe
yeah.
goes in
But you know,
though?
he had that guarantee window.
You know why Joe
and
goes
they,
in?
and they beat the at the time
the
the
NFC.
unbeatable Baltimore Colts.
Johnny Ewing.
Yeah, Johnny Ewing, though, which nobody never gave them a chance.
nobody-
And he guaranteed that win. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why Joe's
And
Joe
wearing a
Namath
fur
is
coat
who he
on
is.
the sideline is classic.
Yeah.
So you can't take that
The,
away from
the,
him.
char- the
You know what I'm saying?
charismatic demeanor of Joe Namath.
Very good.
Yeah,
Very good.
absolutely.
But Kenny the Snake Stabler deserves to be in Hall of Fame.
I think so, possibly.
I read that in
Hall of
What's the
Fame.
problem? Did they ever say why? You know, there's a problem.
There's a lot of Hall of Famers on his team. He played with a gang of Hall of Famers.
Right,
And he's not
Marcus
in it.
Allen, right?
Not even Marcus Allen, but Cliff Branch,
Cliff Branch.
Filipnikov, Upshaw, Casper.
What my man had to stick him on his hands? What was his name?
Filipnikov.
No.
Filipnikov is the wide
cornerback.
receiver.
The cornerback.
Lester Hayes.
Lester Hayes.
That was after the Snake. That was after the Snake.
Tatum was down with them though.
Yeah. Jack Tatum.
That was Jack Tatum and old man Willie Brown. And
Yeah.
They had the whole team is Hall of Famers and Snake is not Hall of Fame. That's crazy. I don't get that.
They were both womanizers.
Well, it wasn't
Right?
everybody back then. It was
Yeah,
the wild
that's true.
70s.
Yeah,
It was
that's very
crazy,
true.
huh? They both from Alabama and went to Alabama.
I think Snake had a better mustache though. He had a better stash.
Yeah, he had a cooler stash.
He had a stash.
And better stats.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Joe Namath had 1 Pro Bowl selection. Like, wow.
It's crazy.
Oh, man.
It's crazy. But anyways, on to
Hey, whoa, what's up with your man? You ain't gonna bring up the God?
who that?
It's Timothy.
Who?
Timothy Tebow, he's not.
Oh.
Nah, ain't no Tebow news, man. We ain't ESPN, man. We ain't riding
Okay, I was just
we ain't on the
checking.
Tebow
We just
train.
gonna wait.
Who all that nonsense.
The train's not there no more?
I heard it
It's
pull
in New England now.
It's in New England, so
It's in New England.
Week 2.
And they ain't too happy
they
about
got
it.
his old coach. He got his old coach back.
We ain't riding that, man.
Week
we
2,
ain't
Thursday
rolling with
night.
that nonsense.
Week
Who they
2.
playing week 2?
Week 2 Thursday night?
Who they playing?
Jets.
But you know, Tebow ain't gonna make a difference. He gonna be home in the clipboard with his baseball cap on. He ain't even have a helmet.
But they was talking about using him
Yep.
as a running back.
Yep.
And
No,
then
it's not. No, it's
A
not.
running back or a tight end?
Belichick, he knows he's a football player, but
Belichick will get him in that game.
This is Bobby Boucher, man. You better rep it.
I ain't gonna hold my breath on that nonsense.
He can
Tebow's
do it.
Curve, man.
He
I'm
can
not wasting,
do it.
I'm not gonna waste our airtime anymore on Tim Tebow. That's just my opinion.
And then you'll see the difference in systems, the difference in coaching ability,
And the
because
difference,
how the Jets didn't use him and how Belichick will use him. You know what I'm saying? But
how you
You think he's gonna kid over Mallet as a second quarterback?
no, but I think they'll use him though. Belichick is no.
They got,
see something. He the kid's a
They got
winner.
who? They got Gronk?
They got our tight end.
They got Gronk?
Kid's a winner, man.
They got our tight end, and they got
Kid's a winner, man.
He's a winner.
Kid's a winner, man.
So,
That's it.
Gronk, I know the
That's what
search
you want.
will
You
go
want
next
one.
week.
You
Like that, Tebow?
He's
No,
a
Gronk.
Miami fan. Miami
You
fan.
Miami fan?
Miami fan. So,
All right.
there you go. Why? Because he's from Miami.
Oh, you live in Miami? I'm sorry.
Represent.
That's good though. It's nice and weather. The weather's cool. The colors. I'm sorry.
Colors is the bomb.
Colors is the bomb.
70 something.
There you go. You got the same colors right there. Giant fan.
Mistake.
Giant fan.
They were so
I see what that aqua does.
It's not aqua, it's teal.
Teal.
Yeah, teal.
The Charlotte Hornets color from back in the day. This is throwback.
Orange juice.
This is throwback Charlotte Hornets to it.
That's what you keep saying.
And on the basketball,
Oh, yeah.
the Grizzlies part ways with Lionel Hollins.
Crazy.
Wow.
That is bananas.
I
Wow.
don't get it.
Back to back, what, 50 plus wins,
I don't get
playoffs?
that. Who they looking for?
I don't know.
Phil Jackson?
They
Everybody's
lost.
looking for Phil Jackson.
Then who are you looking for? Why would you get rid of that dude right there?
So what they switched? Lionel Hollins goes to L.A. and Vinny Del Negro goes to Memphis.
So Brian Shaw.
They trying to get
Brian Shaw to the Clippers.
Rivers. The Rivers.
Doc Rivers to go to Clippers.
Because he hasn't made a statement about where he's
He's
going.
going to switch up and try to get.
I like that. Yeah, Garnett.
And also the forward.
No. This what happened. How we'll go coach it was Rivers and Garnett will go to the Clippers, and the Celtics will get DeAndre Jordan, somebody else.
That would be a steal for the Clippers.
And I listen. Who you rather take? You rather have Garnett or DeAndre Jordan?
I'd rather have an old Garnett, DeAndre Jordan.
I'd rather have Garnett too.
I'll take what's the name? Boston.
Who?
Bass?
No.
Jeff Green?
Not Green.
Boston.
Who? Paul Pierce?
They let
Paul
go.
Pierce. I'll
He
take
ain't
Paul
going nowhere.
Pierce.
He ain't going to because
He gonna retire a Celtic.
He don't try a Celtic. Garnett don't have to retire a Celtic.
Exactly.
And
I think he got one more.
Well, he didn't
one more
originally
chip.
start out.
Yeah, but if he gets one more chip though, but the way Pierce's contract is, he ain't going nowhere. If anything, Doc Rivers and Garnett will leave.
if the Celtics are stupid and
Pierce ain't
go
going
with Jeff
nowhere.
Green,
He's going to retire.
And get DeAndre Jordan?
Yeah, to get DeAndre
You know
Jordan.
who doesn't like that trade? Brandon Knight. He really doesn't like that.
They ain't gonna just get one
Still
person.
got Ronda.
I'm saying they have to get the backup point guard for the Clippers.
Yeah, they ain't getting Bledsoe.
I think so.
They ain't getting Bledsoe.
They're gonna go for that.
They ain't getting Bledsoe.
You can
I
get
don't know. The Pistons got Mo Cheeks.
Well, I think he should have went to Philadelphia.
Did they
Who
try
you go to
that?
Philadelphia?
They tried that once, right?
Yeah.
Try it.
Yeah, that didn't work back in the day.
Went back there again.
Well, good luck to Mo Cheeks, man. You know, see what happens.
Mo Cheeks, so.
Yo, hey,
Let's try Motown for
we all from that era. Mo Cheeks, we all know Mo Cheeks.
Motown ain't got enough players, man. You know.
They got some front line players with
Andre Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond and
they got the big
Monroe
kid.
from
What's the big
Georgetown.
GM's got
Greg
a lot
Monroe.
of work. That's
Greg
all.
Monroe.
The GM is still Joe Dumars, though, right?
He got
Joe
a lot of
D.
work.
They still got that kid Stucky over there?
Yeah, he's.
I think, Stucky's a shell of himself.
Back to the Grizzlies. I don't know if you guys heard, but Ed Pinkney got an interview.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, big shout to Ed Pinkney from the BX.
So, was you going to have Ed Pickney over Lionel Hollins?
Hey, they're not my team. They're
And you that close to winning the chip?
Yeah, they're wild, but that's not my team. I'm a
What do
nigga.
you think Brian Short for that team?
I like Brian, so I think he should get a shot.
You think the
Yeah,
trying
he's overdue.
How about Brian Shaw going to the
They got the
Celtics?
big man that could pass, that could do it.
Brian
Brian Shaw's overdue.
He should go to the Celtics. Why not go to the Celtics? If Doc Rivers will leave, go to the Celtics. They'll love him in Boston. He'll run that triangle offense. You got Rondo, you got Pierce, you get DeAndre Jordan, you still got Jeff Green, you got some other players.
Because he worked the phone a bit with the
He
Pacers.
did.
Huh?
Is DeAndre Jordan a good passing big man for the triangle?
I know he's a good dunker.
Good dunk and a rebounder,
Mentally to
though.
pass.
And a rebounder, though, you know what I'm saying?
You can have him just clean the glass.
Yeah,
So that'd be
that's
his
what
job
they need,
there.
though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Big shots to Ed
It's a
Pinkney,
nice
see if
little
he get that thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
And the Brooklyn Nets, what is going on with that?
Jason Kidd, who likes that move?
Hey, I'm not mad.
I like
Should have put Mo Cheeks should have went to Brooklyn Nets.
I ain't lying. Yo,
Stop. You know what I'm saying? You want to give it up. You know what I mean? Coach.
I would have took Mo. I would have took
I
Mo.
would take Mo. You gonna take Jason Kidd over Mo Cheeks and coach him right now?
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
think so.
man.
Right now.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
he's going young.
Why?
NBA's training young point guards.
Yeah, but he hasn't
so
held
much.
the
Mo Cheeks
clipboard
still
yet.
young.
I know he
Still young.
is, but I just Jason Kidd. I mean, he did a lot for that.
It's a
organization.
publicity move, and you know what? He's going to get fired in like halfway through the season.
Thank you.
New York's full of publicity.
What you guys
moves,
think?
right?
Thank you.
I
What you
think
think, Trey?
I'm not.
I'm not buying this. I'm not buying this.
2 weeks,
right
2 weeks after you, come on.
Coach,
Coach, he should be an assistant coach for right now.
Yeah.
What?
Hold
Really?
He's not even a player coach. He's just going straight into the head.
You know, his whole thing is I
coach.
felt like when I was on the floor, I was always a coach.
Yeah.
Okay, which he was. Which he was.
Good.
He was.
I didn't think it would be so soon. I could
because there's too much talent there. Yeah. There's too much talent there, and they're close.
Yeah.
They're close. Williams, the point guard.
They think he could relate to them better?
Mo Cheeks.
You know what?
I know, that's true.
You know what? Jerry Sloan said I can relate to Darren Williams. See what got him, right? Yeah. Avery Johnson, another point guard, former point guard.
I can relate to him.
But Jason Kidd is more in his generation.
See, the generation slot is there.
It's close to what Jay Kidd was with Jerry Sloan.
Yeah, but can I ask you a question?
So you going to ask his coach to get him a sandwich? That's how it is? I mean, they cool like that?
No, it's not being cool. It's just now to relate to them, talk to them, communicate with them, you know.
But can I ask you a question, Coach? How was, okay, say you got a team set up, all right, you've been winning, you're on the verge, you know, technically you really shouldn't have lost that, you should have been in the second round of the playoffs, you should have really been Chicago. That's why P.J. Winslow got fired. Yeah. I think if they would have made it to the second round, and even if they would have lost, he probably would still have kept his job.
Exactly.
I don't think they would.
You can't lose that game 7 at home. With you can't. You can't.
I don't see his body language.
You can't. Why not? They was winning with him.
Yeah, they was, but
you winning, Coach.
I don't see him starting from the seat. I ain't think he's gonna stay here long enough.
Right. At the beginning, I didn't think so neither. You know but if you're winning, you're winning. Why mess with that?
Yeah, but it was the games they should have won. They should have won.
But coaches can only coach. Players have to play too.
Yeah, but
we didn't go to the second round.
So what do you think, Jason Kidd?
We didn't go to.
What did you say, Django? What did you say? Cling, 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 cling. What did you say?
I think Brian Shaw would have been a better shot.
Really? That's what I
think Hollins would have been a better shot.
I knew Kidd would get a job, but damn, I think it was 2 weeks after he retired.
You know what they need?
After retired, Coach?
I think that they need. You're kind of right. For Lionel Hollins will probably be better. He's a defensive coach because they don't know how to play deep.
Yeah.
Right.
Nets need to learn how to play deep.
They're offensive
defense,
team.
But the defense, Lionel Hollins would be the better.
Yeah.
You know,
that would have been better.
Well, Jason Kidd hire him as an assistant.
I don't think. How long you taking this?
Frank, come on.
Well, Lawrence Frank is a very good defensive mind. He's a very good defense coach.
Right. You want to show him that respect.
But is Lawrence Frank going to go back to the Nets after he was the head coach for the Nets?
Oh yeah, that's not going to happen.
And be the assistant coach.
But he
was an assistant coach when he first started.
Well, that's going to be his key.
He just got bumped up.
The assistant staff is going to determine.
He's going to need hope. You're right. He better get a very solid bench to help him out.
What he should do, he shouldn't be the shooting coach. That's what he shouldn't be doing.
Well, they said
Jason Kidd.
Well, they always said his name was Asen because there's no J in
But he developed a set throughout the years.
I would have liked to see him go to college to help the young point guards when they come into the league. But hey, the Nets taking the shot.
That's my boy Popovich.
Hey, listen, just a better move for the Nets.
Say something about the team.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, now what y'all feel about this playoffs, man? This finals, I should say.
What did I say? 7 games is the record.
Yeah, I took 6, but I'm gonna change.
Grandson got something to say.
You trying to say about the finals? How you feeling?
That dunk that Tiago Splitter did on LeBron wasn't gonna work on him.
He's a attempted dunk. Yeah, right. That's true. Splitter.
Looking real bad. He getting his shot blocked by everybody.
Well, you know, he was looking pretty good for the first couple of games, though. You know what I'm saying? Tiago Splitter's not a bad. He's really not a bad player, though. You know, Stephen A. gives him a rough, ride, but he's really not a bad player.
Well, he has a
he's
good
a great passing big man. Yeah. He knows how to rebound.
He reminds me of Luke Longley for some
a little bit.
He should have won with 2 hands on that dunk. So
he went up weak, bro.
Yeah, he went up strong though. He cocked it. It was just a great dunk. Listen, I think LeBron's block over on Tim Duncan was just as good as Tiago Splitter.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Because it was more in the heat of the game. You understand? It was a big block at the time.
So Freddie, you got something to say? What you want to say, Freddie?
LeBron dunked over Carmelo Anthony.
All the time. All the time. All the time.
You was watching 2K13, right?
There you go.
Ain't gonna take no Carmelo bashes for nobody. Even youngin.
You get back on the show. You get back on the show. You already remember. You submit to me.
You got about the game. It was funny.
You about to turn off your microphone.
Yes, you want to say something. You got to say something positive about it.
Not Carmelo.
I was playing with him 2K13. And I had LeBron, and I dunked over Carmelo.
Yeah. Life imitating art.
My initial call in this series was 6 games, but I think it's going 7.
I called it 7.
Told you 7.
I think everybody called it 6 or 7
last week.
Two best teams in the NBA.
You were way off on that one.
Two best teams in the NBA, but I think this game, Game 5 is big though.
Game 5 is always.
But you know what? The funny thing is this: if you look at the way things have been going, Mustafa, coach, everybody here, nobody has lost back-to-back games.
Yeah.
Right.
These teams don't lose back-to-back games. They got great coaches. They got great assistant coaches. They make great adjustments. So it's going to be hard for Miami to win another game in San Antonio. You know, but the only way I see them doing that is if Dwayne Wade can duplicate and Bosh can duplicate the way they play. Because once the big three starts getting in the groove, they get 30s. There's really no stopping them.
When they get
and then you got my man Ray Allen and listen, I give credit to my man, the coach for the Heat.
Explosive.
You know, Mike Miller didn't score. He only took one shot.
He played good defense.
But his defense and the way it spreads out San Antonio's defense also. Absolutely. And Miami didn't wait for San Antonio to set up this time around, and they was aggressive. You know.
Yeah, they were aggressive.
Kawhi Leonard on LeBron is very good because this kid, he's not scared of LeBron.
Yeah.
Plays good D. They clog up the middles. Unless they hit jumpers, they're going to be in trouble. Now, if they come out tomorrow night and don't hit no jumpers, it's going to be the same thing as the other night. The difference was they was hitting their shots. And you got to take those shots like Van Gundy was saying, Troy. If you're going underneath that screen, coach, you got to take that shot.
Right.
Absolutely.
You got to take that shot. Even if you miss it, you got to take that shot. And if that's what they're doing, like Wade said, we practice that over and over, them going under the screen. So we practice those shots.
Right.
So the difference is, do San Antonio go on top of them? Do they go over the top? Do they go over the screen? Or do they still go under the screen? What are the adjustments? You know, is Danny Green still going to hit shots? Is Neal still going to hit shots? Parker's hamstring is a problem.
Yeah.
It was a problem in the second half.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tighten up on.
Along with the defense.
The defense, Miami played, the reason why they won, they played better defense. They matched up with on these shooters, and they played so well defense as a unit. And then the offense waiting them right now, they're going to win Game 5 because they figured it out. They focus. And watch they win Game 5. They go I won 7, but I think San Antonio can win 6. They go Game 7 in Miami.
You don't think the Spurs and Popovich going to figure it out either?
They're going to figure it out.
They're
going to figure it out. But I think Wade figured it out. Because when Wade figures it out, then it's going to it opens it up for LeBron James and open up for Bosh. Because I feel he's the key to that team.
But Wade?
Yeah.
I
don't think it was a part of him figuring it out. I think he wasn't healthy.
He's not.
Wade is
He's not healthy.
I think he's not
healthy.
He just said, just went out and grinned and bared it and went out.
But you know what the difference was, like they said was supposed to, Panda? He wasn't taking long rests, though. He was only out for 2-minute spans, 3-minute spans. Then, usually he'd out for half the quarter, and then he comes back and he's stiffened up. So he didn't have time to stiffen up. So that could be, and Bosh a big deal too. He has to play big, right? He did the other day.
Get out of the perimeter, man. Get in the paint.
And I look for Tim Duncan also have a better game because you got to remember what he scored like. He had 20 points, but he had 10 points from the free throw line.
Yeah. Right. And see what the game, the key was? Miami went to the free throw line.
No, not really. They were just hitting their shots, though. They didn't really go to the free throw line that much. They were just hitting their shots.
They were getting to the basket.
They went to the basket. They got to the free throw line more than they did the whole series.
Well, they made their free throws, too.
Right.
I don't think they went more, right?
But see, Wade was more, he's like this. I'm aggressive. I'm more aggressive.
Yeah, but they need.
He figured it out. I got
Ginobili to step up.
Yeah, he's a big disappointment for San Antonio.
Ginobili needs
He's not
to
healthy.
step up.
He's not healthy.
He's not.
Neither's Wade.
Another hurt dude.
Neither's Wade.
Yeah,
They
but-
canceled each other out in the first 3 games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know,
And then
we need
Wade
to suck it up.
turned
We need to
step
suck it
up.
up, put his big boy pants out there and go hard.
But it's all about role players.
I don't
It
even
was all
think
about
it's-
role
I don't
players
even think
last
it's
year. It's
help.
all about
I
role
just think
players this year.
They match up with them defensively.
It has to do with the defense,
Oh yeah.
Defense.
without a doubt.
I think this kid Coles was playing better D than Chalmers. I don't like Chalmers. I'm not a fan of that kid.
Chalmers good.
Chalmers is a big time player.
Big time.
I like Coles.
He's a big. He likes big.
I like his flat top, but I like Coles.
He takes big shots.
Okay,
I agree
what you
with
have to say?
And he makes big shots too.
Go next.
Propaganda man.
Go ahead. Then you got 2 seconds.
LeBron jumps over the Spurs.
He does that quite often.
LeBron jumps over everybody. You know what I'm saying?
He sees LeBron in his nightmare.
Yeah.
He jumps over everybody.
Got anything to say, David?
Yes.
Yeah.
The reason why the Spurs won the last game, well, not
The game
well,
before.
the game before, is because they're hitting too much 3-pointers.
Right.
Right.
They got great shooters.
Yeah, they got great shooters.
Like I said, like I was telling Troy and like I was telling Coach, I think the Spurs have a collectively better team than the Miami Heat. I think their role players are better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being that Batty is not hitting the shot right now,
Yeah, he can't hit the side of the
he
ball
can't hit the
right
side of
now.
a barn. But Mike Miller's hitting shots though,
Yeah.
and Ray Allen's playing big time. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
disagree on that.
why?
I think Miami bench is better than that.
Well, you got Jeff Green, you got Neal, you got Danny Green, you got
They-
Neal,
they can hit
you
the
got
shot.
You got Ginobili.
Okay. That's it.
Okay,
Nobody's
you
on
got
Jean Blair.
what's my man? The French kid.
Diaz. Boris Diaz.
Boris Diaz.
Who's gotten huge.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like Boris Diaz though. Boris Diaz is very good.
Offensively,
Yeah,
I think
Mike.
the Spurs bench is better.
Stomach
than
is
the
brolic.
I got Mike Miller. Defense, I got Fabio. I got
Chris Anderson.
Chris Anderson. I have
Birdman.
Eventually. Birdman.
Birdman.
They put Joel in the game, play defense. I look at defense more than I look at offense in the finals.
But
On
the
the
way
bench.
the way Miami plays their defense and their switching defense gets me upset at times because they switch too much, and you always leaving that man open. You always got to run to leave that man open. We still got time. Still, yeah, we got like 3 more minutes. Still running to leave that man open. So, but the bottom line is this: San Antonio don't miss shots.
At all.
They don't miss shots, coach.
They
don't
turn
miss
it
shots.
over. Turnovers killing them.
Turnovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a,
But they don't miss shots, though.
When teams who turn over the most lose the game.
Yo, tip to San Antonio. Lock the door when Romo comes and your turnovers will go down. I had to do it. I had to
Taking
bust
shots
that.
at Cowboys.
I'm sorry, man. Somebody
Giants
needs to
fans
fix
still
that.
taking shots
Put that
at
again,
the
put that
door.
again.
Yo, Bosch got a $5,000 fine for that flop.
Yeah,
Really?
Who?
I mean,
both teams like to flop.
you know, but
Duncan?
and Van Gundy's my man too. But Van Gundy gave him that. He said, "Get your check out for the $5,000 you're going to pay for that flop, though." Because he did seal him off. Yeah, he flopped a little bit, but he also was pushed on. You know what I mean? So come on,
Yeah, $5 grand. That's a big
$5
flop.
grand. That's big.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. The flopping is, it's been toned down a little bit once they started that final
Toned down a
thing.
lot though.
But the Heat, you know, the Heat are known for flopping. Though. That's one of their people they know. Like LeBron get elbowed, he goes flying down the road. Come on,
Well, he hasn't done that
nobody's
this year.
knocking you down.
Last year he was doing that though.
He did it this year too.
Maybe one or two
Once.
times though.
I mean, one or two times.
though.
He does it
One or two
pretty
times,
much 1 or
though.
2 times a half. He like
times, though.
fly across the field. No one's pushing their big giants up all over the place.
They
Unless
won't say
unless
so.
Barkley was playing, or
Yeah,
hopefully,
they-
you know, my man Oaktree did his thing. Go next.
So now, let's give it up for the MVP of the year, LeBron James.
That's right. Everything we're doing.
That's good. I'm not giving up. This is my show. No, I'm just
Miami guy.
no favoritism around here, but big shouts to LeBron and
Fred,
his
you got
trophy
one more
and all
thing to
that.
say. Yeah, Fred, you're going to come out to have it.
Is LeBron orientated?
Scared him with the
Canvas
LeBron
shot
talk.
right
Yeah,
there.
he's
That's
scared
all
him with the LeBron talk.
Spurs make Chelsea over
Okay.
Boss.
All right.
Chris Bosh is soft.
He has to play. He has to
That's
play.
my, that's my.
Well, he played
Very
well the other
soft,
day, though.
Freddie.
Yeah.
That's my translation of it. Chris Bosh is soft.
Easy.
But hey, it's about time he realized how tall he was and where the paint was on
Yes.
the court. Instead of
Started
hanging
playing
out
like he did in Toronto the other day.
Yeah.
The other day he played like he used to play in Toronto. Shooting 14, 15,
Right.
shoot shots, you know.
Getting
Going
some
to the
layups,
basket, getting some
protect the
layups,
basketball.
blocking shots,
Blocking
getting
shots,
rebounds.
playing hard.
Come on, you know what I'm saying? Against Indiana, he was averaging 3 rebounds a game.
Come on,
he was getting
I'll play you like that.
He was getting manhandled down there.
Too many threes too. 18, 20 footers.
He was getting
man, he forgot how big he was. Man. Like Jalen Rose called him out on that a few times. It's bananas, but it's a real good series. It's a real good series. It's gonna go 7.
It's going 7. I told you.
Yeah, it's going 7.
I'd rather Chris Anderson than Chris Bosh.
Well, you know, I hear you. Birdman is animated.
Birdman's
I'm surprised he saw no minutes the other day.
Yeah, well, it was smart though move because he really can't guard Duncan.
Yeah, he'll fall.
And he clogs up the middle.
Yeah.
Clogs up the middle. Him and Haslam.
Yeah.
So you know they need shooters out there.
Yeah.
You got to compete with San Antonio shooters, so you need shooters. So you got to put your shooters.
Duncan will get benefited out of those calls, and he'll get fouled out.
Kill him.
Yeah.
You got 2 minutes left, Joe.
2 minutes.
So that's about it, folks. We're gonna wrap it up for the day.
Can't be serious? You don't have a can't be serious?
Real quick, my can't be serious. Pac-Man Jones getting arrested again. He had a flashback. Yeah, Pac-Man Jones, he smacked the chick. But they said that he might get over because she hit him first. But they got surveillance tape. They're gonna do it. But come on, Pac-Man, we got a flashback of a few years ago.
Wow, that's heavy. That's heavy. My can't be serious guy is the judge that gave Chad Johnson 30 days.
No, Chad Johnson, are you serious? Come on, why you playing like that?
Yeah, but why you playing that?
He's too much of a clown.
Come on, you know what? 30 days. Get in jail.
We got this
clown.
That's what my executive producer would do. We got this. We good, Cam. We going. That's what we stop for, man.
Boom! 30 days. Get in jail.
Seriously?
This is a violation.
Clown, man.
Seriously?
Yeah, you're a clown, man.
Mookie Blaylock.
He got for a bond, $500,000 bond.
Yeah, because he got charges on that accident because he had no license and he's swerving, so he got a vehicular homicide charge. He's got to fight that. But he's doing better health-wise, but now he's got legal issues. So anyways, on that note, you fellas, man, come on, make it hard for me to find that you can't be serious, please. You guys make it too damn easy. But on that note, everybody have a good weekend and happy Father's Day on the Father's Day tomorrow. Big shouts to y'all, the ones that handle your business. Yeah, deadbeat kick rocks. They got to love for y'all. But on that note, we out here on the block.
Milk and Pampers, man.
Biologically didn't bother, huh?
We out here.
Left on a PSA,
right?
On a PSA.
Like LeBron, everything LeBron ran, right?
Yankees, Mets, Knicks, New York, on the block, sports talk, Giants, Jets, Nets, let's go, on the block, sports talk, Philly, Miami, Dallas, Buffalo, on the block, sports talk, NBA, MLB, NFL, we got it all, on the block, sports talk, on the block, sports talk. Sports talk. On the block. Sports talk. Directed by Kenny Stafford.